What's up, dude? American spirits are the best. Not only are they better, listen, the government forces these companies to say, well, just because it's all natural or additive free does not mean it's a safer cigarette. But the truth is that the government doesn't want you to know all cigarettes are 100% safe. Completely. You know what's not safe? The people who don't think that they're safe. How many couples you see on the news? These like 95-year-old American couples, and they ask, "What's the secret to your longevity?" Inevitably, and then they say something like, "Whiskey and cigars." I can't tell you how many times I've seen that exact story. And in fact, there are enough medical benefits. Like, I don't smoke every day. I've never been addicted. I actually don't know a single person who's ever been addicted to cigarettes. Ever. Not one. Anyone who has is pretending. I've known way more people who've quit. Nicotine is an antidepressant. It prevents Parkinson's disease. It's it's good for the blood flow a lot of the times, in my experience. Get you off the couch. It's just something to do, you know? But, when they say, oh, it's addictive. No, bro, I'm addictive. I'm addictive. People can't get enough of me. And I could pull up charts and all this stuff that I've seen supporting my position. And you could probably do the same. But I'll tell you this. All natural. I like going with like the less that somebody's tampered with the product, the better. Which is why I usually like take the tobacco outside of the American spirits and then I re-roll them. If I had some goddamn papers, I would. But because the drag on these is shit, I will admit. But still best damn cigarette I think I've ever had. Perique tobacco is really nice. I enjoy menthols as well. But yeah, bro, you can't go wrong with these. And like, I only smoke maybe about half of one, and I'm straight. But that's like having like half of a whiskey and then leaving the other half at the table, you know. But I don't know. I guess it's just all about how you consume certain things. Because dude, there'll be days I'll have like a fucking energy drink. I'll have a C4 on my desk, and I'll drink maybe half of it, and then I'm flying off the walls for the day. I'm extremely sensitive to uppers, and I've been actually not so sensitive. I've had a high tolerance for downers. Like, I can take a bunch of Xanax and still have a great lucid memory of the night prior when I was taking Xanax. Some people are way different, bro. Some people are just built different, born different, whatever. Um, so I just keep things on the low, bro, because hey man, I made north of, well, actually just under. I made millions. I made a bunch of millions last year, and I still got to count it all. So, but this year, bro, I'm starting to wonder. It's like, do we continue on that route, or do I just spend a bunch? Do I donate a bunch? Of course, I've already donated a ton, but that was mainly to people because I like the personability of money. But I will say, having like 501c3s that fit my agenda, not such a bad idea. And the good thing about that is you can avoid all the petty drama that inevitably comes with jealousy having to do with success. And I know that's a me problem as well. I know it doesn't have to be that way, but fuck it, bro. Wolf of Wall Street. Like, fucking, like, you know, I don't know. Like, I want to have a full life. Sometimes a full life means a tinge of suffering, just a hint, the right touch of spice, of drama, chaos thrown into the mix. The fuck it, it's like, how do chicks explain why they love reading murder mysteries or watching Netflix murder series so much? Like, how do you explain that? It's like, oh, you're crazy. Yeah, maybe, but they're fun to watch. Even I'll admit that. Even I'll put one on once in a while. Not very often, but Anyway, everything they told you about pretty much everything is a damn lie, because what that mindset teaches you to question everything, it's like it's the whole social experiment of like if everybody one day woke up and decided that 2 plus 2 equals 5, right? Would that make it a fact? No. You would have to literally consent to that. You would have to consent to that with the mind of a child. That's the only way it would get done as the truth, right? Am I wrong about that? I don't think so.